Welcome back, guys, to Tales of Arise Beyond the Dawn, where last episode, our questing continued into Sislodem with You're So Thoughtful as we defeated some Zoogles to continue its reconstruction line before we set out to explore the roads to Calaglia, dropping by the Owl's home. We then fought our way through Rudhir Forest to reach Messia 224 as we head towards another quest. The man in this village who's taking care of his sickly brother, but it's really hard for him on his own. I used to be in a similar situation a long time ago. It breaks my heart to see people like that. This way where the quest is, eh? Things are peaceful now, but the pain of the past can't be erased. People here are still afraid of surveillance. How can we get residents to trust one another? There are quite a lot of animals around here.
If we find anyone who needs help here...
I know. We'll make sure to ask what's wrong.
Not a former informant, okay? Calm down, no one said you were. But that's sure what an former informant would say. What do I do now? Should I just give up?
Oh, hey!
What are you muttering about? Something's going on. Oh, nothing. Nothing at all. It's just family stuff. What's a random stranger gonna do about it?
Hey.
Come on, you only have to share what you're comfortable sharing. It might even make you feel better. I have an older brother. He was born in bad health and he's sick now too. He's never been outside this village even once. Poor guy. I just want to make his dream of seeing what life is like outside the village come true. So I was thinking of riding around Rudhir Forest with him on a horse, but I'm guessing your plan didn't pan out? Right, our horse is skittish, so as soon as it senses Zoogles, it refuses to move an inch. Now that the world's finally at peace, I just want my brother to be able to see it with his own eyes. And how about we go with you and keep the Zoogles away from your horse?
Huh?
What? No, you don't have to go out of your way like that for someone you just met. We may have just met, but that's no reason not to help. We'd like to do whatever we can. What do you say, Law? You're right. Yeah, let's. We can't just ignore someone in trouble, that's for sure. Thank you so much. I'll go let my brother know right away. Once you talk to him, bring your brother to the forest. We can meet up there. You got it. So back to Rudhir's forest we go.
Must be nice having a family that worries about you like that.
I guess it's a brotherly bond. I hope he's able to enjoy the forest scenery.
Let me get some rice over here. Give me your milk. Frozen milk. I know we're not popular with the people of this village, but I'll fulfill my duty. I believe that one day they'll understand what the Silver Swords are doing. Alright, so we have to go to meet up with the young man and his brother, which is not far into the place, so if we just walk back over there. Fast travel is beautiful after all. No need to take the long and winding road when we could just do this. A land of glistening radiance is Slodia.
Things should calm down a little once we're through with this place.
Optimist.
Wow, so this is what the world is like outside the village. A breeze in the air, a smell of vegetation stronger than anything in the village. I get it now.
Hey there!
So that's your brother. I'm glad he seems to be enjoying himself. They're the people I told you about. They're going to protect us from Zoogles along the way. He told me about you. Sorry to put you through all this just for me.
Right.
It's no big deal for us. You just enjoy the sights and sounds. Alright, we'll go on ahead and clear out any Zoogles in the way. You can follow behind us. So we are just killing Zoogles. Anything on the path, I'm assuming. Oh no, we're actually taking a right. Killing the Zoogles that are down here. Not you, but I'm pretty sure I'm going to be forced into combat anyway.
You picked the wrong fight. I'll take you all out. Eternal devastation. The flame inside is yours to be let free. You're mine. Okay, here I go.
I'll say one day you're going to heal me.
Go for it! Prepare to crumble. Think we overdid it?
Look sharp. Lightning Tiger Blade. Great.
All we have to do is get rid of that thing, right?
Oh,
do my best.
Take this!
Easier said than done.
Eternal devastation! Thunder! Thunderfang! Here I come!
So tired. All that running around is catching up with you.
No, I don't think I can.
Meteor! If it's in the sky, it's mine. Feel it. I'll be saving power of water.
It's time! You're mine!
A lot of poison coming out.
Devastation! Not today! The flaming fire yearns to be let free!
A whirling struggle. Inferno
Here I
fortress.
come!
Winds of heaven.
Now you see what I can do.
Ah! You picked the wrong fight!
Make it ready. Kisara, go for it. Prepare to crumble. We made it nice and cold.
With pickles on top.
The water's
Make it ready.
Kisara! Commander of Heaven!
Phoenix Cyclone.
Press button, get cool cutscene. Ah! You can sense that there are Zoogles nearby and is scared. Look, can you calm it down?
Got it.
Alright. Come on now. We'll keep you safe. There's no need to worry. Looks like it's fine now. You're liked well enough by animals, at least.
Hey!
What do you mean, at least? You guys are funny. Defeat more Zoogles blocking the way. Not these. But these.
An opponent like this should be easy.
Can't get out of this!
Get behind.
Take this! Eternal devastation! You're mine! Lightning thrust! Voice blast!
Igneous discharge.
Easy and snow.
Where you go?
Yeah! And the public
Frozen hammer. Flat as a pancake.
I will juggle this guy to the end of time and not feel ashamed about what I'm doing to him.
This one's got your name on it.
Action to action!
Glacial
My
spear.
turn.
Pierce evil.
Be still! The flame inside me yearns to be let free! Lightning thrust! Strike!
Frozen hammer.
Continue after the young man and his brother. Seeing the views, are you? Excuse me, everyone. Thank you so much for today. No need to be so polite. All we did was offer a little help. Please let me speak. I've been in the village my whole life, sick and in pain, under the Renan's oppressive rule. Venturing out like this made me realize the world I knew is actually really small. The world is full of inspiring things, and there are kind people like you out there too. That's so wonderful. Brother, my dream finally came true, and I have a family who cares about me so much. I couldn't ask for more. Till recently, you couldn't trust people in this realm. Sometimes I even doubted my own brother. But now I'm glad I trusted him, that we live together. I feel that from the bottom of my heart. I was about to say, are there more Zoogles? No, return to the young man while being completely hounded by Zoogles. Job done.
That was quite the little adventure we went on.
I wonder what's going to be the trigger for more reconstruction quests in the area. There seem to be like chains after all. We only had it in Menancia, really. Maybe there's just one in other places, I don't know.
Yes!
I took my brother home to rest for today. Thank you all so much for your help. I hope we didn't exhaust him. Is he feeling okay? Yes, he seems to be fine. On our way home, he was excitingly talking about the outside world. Is that so? Glad we could help. My brother was more happy at the fact that people we just met were so generous to us. Everyone used to be so closed off and afraid of each other, but it turns out there were kind people in the world all along. That's great to hear. Feels kind of awkward to be flattered like that, though. The world that my brother has seen in the village his entire life was a suffocating and hideous world where Danas hated each other. And I think my brother was finally able to realize that those days are over. I also feel relieved for being able to help my brother. Thanks to all of you, my brother's dream and my own wish came true. It wasn't just us, it was because you guys looked out for each other. Thanks for saying so. Hope we can see each other again. I should go now. Must be nice to have a family that cares for each other like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I wonder what it'd be like if I had a brother. Maybe someone like you. He's got a point. I almost feel like I'm your big brother now. That doesn't feel right. You're different than a brother. Yeah, you're like a brother to me in some ways, but you're also a friend. I guess it can't be summed up in one word. Hey, whatever floats your boat, huh? Point is that we'll always be there for each other.
Right.
Yeah, I've got your back, Law. They are bonded.
What kind of brother do you think you would have been if you had siblings?
Hard to say. If I'd had a younger brother or sister, I'd probably have spoiled them.
Hey, I'm like a younger brother to you, right? So how about doubling my meat for dinner tonight?
No, that's just selfish.
Man, why do you gotta be so serious all the time?
Relax. I'll cook you up something nice next time I get a chance. But nothing too spicy, of course.
Boo, more spice. Although symptoms have cleared up a bit, I don't know how to thank you all. I'm hoping to show them the outside world again one day, this time with the help of the people in the village. Okay, so, quest-wise, the only quest we have is forward in Ulzebek. It's interesting that we can just fast travel there now, not walk there. Why wouldn't we want to walk? Why wouldn't we want to explore? I don't understand. Heard about how you helped that sick young man achieve his dream. I used to be in a similar situation as them, but back then I had no one to ask for help. So thank you. I guess the city is changing, albeit slowly. Wouldn't surprise me if from all I've been doing again that the SP board is ripe for maybe completing one more. You say that and then you look at it. And then you go, oh, okay, it's a little bit further away than would have wanted. Most of these boards are nowhere near complete, actually. Elemental attack up. Guess we'll get a step closer to that. Faster AG recovery. Increased normal attack limit. We'll go with that for you. Faster AG recovery. I'm not even looking what the actual full bonus is even. With counterattack damage, so we can get some elemental defense again. We'll get you that in a second, which is defense 10. Not a big boost by any means. Increased arc casting resilience would be amazing to get. I'll get this anyway for now, because we'll probably only come back. Elemental attack plus 20 would be pretty nice. Alright, towards Ulzebek we go. Those players are impatient. What? But you paid so much for this. We've made it to Orbus Calaglia Ulzebek. It's a lot different looking already. Less Bernie by far. There's a lot of people here too. Lots and lots of people. Calaglia is still dependent on imports from other countries, but it can't be helped because there are no good local products. Who do I speak to here? I was hoping to do something about everyone's course soon, but only the Renans and Vicent can take care of them. We can't just peel them off by force like we did, so I guess we'll just have to leave them as is for now. Thinking of opening a store and getting some products together, but I'd like to have a wider selection. I don't know a lot about business, but it seems more difficult than I thought. Well, if isn't the Blazing Sword, I can tell you more about this place if you'd like. Oh, give me the deets on the place. About the situation with the Renans here. Until they relocate to Pelesian, we're keeping them in mod school to avoid unnecessary conflicts. It would be better for everyone if they could be relocated quickly, but unfortunately we lack the manpower. Now, some of the particularly dissatisfied ones have gone and moved out of mod school without permission. They can't control the Zeugles anymore, so I have no doubt they'd be better off in mod school. But we can't just give them the Lord's Castle, so we have no choice but to bite our tongues for now. Did you need anything else? The changing climate. Things have cooled off here in more ways than one, so life here is a lot easier than it was a year ago. The fires that raged all over have been extinguished and crops grow more easily. If that's an effect of the merging of the worlds, well then I suppose it was a blessing for Calaglia. Berg Volcano has become active though, likely because of the merging, so I suppose there's been some good and some bad. As you can see, everyone's working hard, but there's just nothing to build with. We can't even build a single house. Plus, everyone lived as slaves for so long that they've forgotten how to think for themselves. So they come to us Crimson Crows for everything. Some of my colleagues say they feel more like slaves now than before we were freed. About the Crimson Crows. In reality, Nave's the one running things. Grenar handles disputes, while Tilsa covers medical care and the distribution of goods. I think it's a good division of duties. I mean, none of us could hold a candle to Zephyr. But Nave needs a little more peace of mind. If he keeps on like he is, he's going to end up with an ulcer. Stone Monument. I mean the stone monument partway up the side stairs. That's a memorial. Not only for Zephyr and the other comrades who fell in battle, but for everyone who died. We were hoping to make it more presentable when everything settles down, but I'm starting to think maybe we should keep it the way it is. Did you need anything else? Get that locust that's buzzing in my ear away.
Huh?
What's the matter, Law?
It's just weird how quiet it is.
Are you sure? Isn't this how it normally is?
Usually there's a little more going on. Like building and repairing houses and stuff. But there's none of that.
Now that you mention it, you're right. Did they halt the repairs or something?
Well, if it isn't the blazing sword, and Law too.
Just call me Alphen.
But that's no way to speak to our hero and savior.
Hey, what's going on? It looks like the construction's on hold.
It is. Is that why you're here?
No, I was just wondering. Mind explaining?
You know how the Crimson Crows are in charge of reconstruction? Well, they've been busy lately. Which means the repairs on my house are taking forever. My family's tired of waiting so long. We could make some progress if we at least had materials, but those damn Zeugles.
So you want us to do something about that?
Yes! You can find what we need in the Iglia Wastes. Should be a cakewalk for a hero, right?
Talk about getting carried away. Sheesh.
I guess this is what heroes do now.
Alphen.
Still, we can't ignore this. Come on.
Maybe well call me a fixer instead.
Something's bothering you again.
People rely on us because we're heroes. And we just drop everything to help them because it's expected of us. Is that really the way it should be?
I'm actually surprised that dialogue moved me so far forward out of there. It's the HQ. Look who it is! The Blazing Sword and his merry crew. The Crimson Crows have been in a constant state of confusion. I'm sure they'd be happy if you encourage them. We're running out of materials for construction. Could you send some our way? It's not that easy. There's a bunch of Zeugles where the materials are. Please, it's your guys' job to do something about stuff like that, isn't it? Totally. You're the Blazing Sword, right? I joined the Crimson Crows because I wanted to be like you. Can't believe I met the actual Blazing Sword. Feels like a dream. In the meantime, I'll take some ominous eyeballs. It's you. See you back. Everything's the same here. Problems are being added faster than they're getting solved. The citizens ask you for any help. I'd appreciate it if you could listen to them. We will do. We will do the quests. Hey, it's you. Good to see you back. I was just talking with my buddies about how we wish you were here. Welcome aboard. Hey, Alphen. Good to see you. Other than those annoying Zeugles and some occasional quarreling between residents, we're getting by. It's interesting how they've decided, though, to keep the Renan specifically at the camp for slaves. Now, I know it's like the only place with any kind of infrastructure apart from the castle, but still. I wasn't afraid of Zeugles when Zephyr was here. Now we can't even go collect some materials. How about asking the Blazing Sword? I'm sure he'd stash him down in a heartbeat. Not an ideal situation no matter what. Comedian hide. I understand that now's the time we all have to work hard, but for how much longer? Who knows? Maybe if everyone helped a little more, we'd be on track. Building houses, dealing with both refugees and Renans, developing trade, increasing food production, defeating Zoogles. That's it. My head's gonna explode. Yes. You have to do everything when you're in charge. It's weird, that. And a tree on the roof. Stealing from their infrastructure. Not a great idea by me, but still. We're slowly but surely adding new fields. For now, we're only in the city because it's safer. It's more motivating to think it's for our own good. That's something we couldn't even imagine when we were slaves. Right, where am I off to now? Which person to speak to next? Aha. Well, I can't even look at it. It's kind of sad. Is our new house done yet? I feel like we've been waiting for a long time already. I wonder if the well is finished yet. The water over there isn't very clean. We're short on manpower and materials. Sorry, but you'll have to wait a little while longer. Of course it's not very clean. Got me taking money from it.
Thing?
Oh, more chameleon hide. Did you need something from the clinic? Sorry, but Doc's out of town. Well, it seems like Cole is with him, so I'm sure they'll be back sooner or later. Checking on the Renans. Alright, it's growing nicely. They're much bigger and juicier than before. The temperatures have dropped and the harvesting is going much better. A blessing of the merging of the worlds. These orange shells we're picking up are pretty good for us. The heat is getting a lot better, but our daily lives aren't quite there yet. We've been holding out for so long. We'll just have to wait until the Crimson Crows do something about it. Seems his brother, who he's always taken care of, is having some trouble. Zoogles have increased around the Fagan ruins, so there are all sorts of problems. Troubles, problems, same thing. Oh, it's really the Blaze's sword. Man, you're so awesome. Thank you. Right, well, I've got the chameleon hide now, so I can definitely make a weapon for
With a
Alphen.
roof over our heads.
Well, let my looks deceive you. I'm in charge of weaponsmithing for the Crimson Crows. Bring me materials and I'll set you up with something nice. Or not. I need dragon blood too. Oh, I can make your one with chameleon hide though. Only requires one. I've got 2 extra, so yeah. Makes sense, we'll go up. Little bit of a boost. Thanks for your
I always
patronage.
love the sound of hammers banging away.
The other thing we've kind of not been doing, I guess, is accessory stuff. Because you got to do materials based on the levels into points, right? And we've got like 4 level rarity things now. The fairy ring, which is basically that. Though that's better. That's a better version, I think. I don't know. For you? Yeah, probably. Ah, my goals! No! Guess that's why transfer skills also exist. Not my poor gold. Yes, trying to go, oh, this is the worst one. Doesn't always work to upgrade this stuff. I mean, this one seems pretty good. Water damage up, elemental attack 60. Blimmin' hell, this actually looks great. I've unlocked elemental attack plus 20. I'll enhance that a little bit then. Want to craft that.
Hey,
That's for
that looks
certain.
pretty good.
Yes, it does. It's for you. It's specifically for you. If I can just menu good. A bit of elemental attack. Recent traders allow us to stock up on more goods than we used to carry. Take a look at our selection. Depends. Do you sell new armors? We don't really get them anywhere. Right, I'm back up to 48k gold at the very least. And I could sell old weaponry to make a bit of our money back. That is a way of doing things. But as I said, one of those accessories would be incredibly good for Rinwell. Which one? Blah 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 water or blah blah blah? I mean, that got the elemental attack plus 60 on it.
Maybe it's time I try on something new.
Seems pretty... Not you! Rinwell. She does water attacks as well, doesn't she? Tidal wave, blah blah blah. But getting the elemental attack plus 60 would be pretty good. Just have to spend stuff to get there, don't I? Anything else going on in here? Look at my new outfit, isn't it pretty? I know there's a lot going on with Mozgul and Zugals, but if the Blazing Sword is here, there's nothing to worry about. Blah blah blah, magic. Yes, we must increase accessories. The system that we have to engage in if we had more money. Oh well, if isn't the Blazing Sword and his hero party, our hero, our pride. The Crimson Crows are slow at everything they do. Could you tell them to stop slacking off? Lovely. And finally, the manager's here. I know we're lucky to have somewhere to sleep, unlike Moscow, but I wish we had our own house. Being shoved in one place with other people makes me feel like I'm a slave again. Hey, guess what? I just looked outside the city and saw a humongous Zoogle. Don't worry, the Crimson Crows will take care of it. The Blazing Sword is here too. Not more humongous Zoogles.
Life seems to be improving for these people. Even their clothes are higher quality.
They're
Yes.
still not as well off as some other places, but they're getting there.
The chickens are laying lots of eggs now, perhaps because the weather is getting milder. Now I'm worried if we can eat them all. Gee, he looks so angry then. What's your problem? What are you looking at? You got something to say about my clothes? You calling me squalid? Just mind your business. I've lived like this for so many years, I find it comfortable. I wasn't saying anything. I've been working under orders since I was born, so even if I'm told I can do whatever I want, I don't feel like doing anything. What's the point of working now? And that's the thing. We can't go out that way, so the only way we can go out is towards the uglier waste. We talked to pretty much everyone in this direction, so that's good. There is a quest.
Let's see what's going on around here.
Yeah, there might be someone who could use our help.
Crap!
Damn it, how to bring it anyway? At this rate, I can't place it there anymore.
Oh, hey!
What are you muttering about? Is something wrong? Wrong? Well, yeah, the truth is I want to retrieve some clothes near the Fagan ruins.
Really?
Clothes? Why would there be clothes around there? They've been thrown away by Renans. They got rid of the Zoogles inside and started living there. Sometimes they throw away clothes they don't need anymore. Probably clothes that were already in the ruins. Yes, now that you mention it, there were some clothes in there, but aren't they damaged? Well, I am a tailor after all. Clothes with stains or holes are still perfectly wearable with a little washing and mending.
I guess...
There still aren't enough supplies in Calaglia. People wear any clothes they can get their hands on. Yeah, and Renan clothes are really nice quality. As you'd imagine, even using clothing can be stylish, or even used clothing can be stylish with the right touch. But apparently Renans would never dream of wearing anything used. They just throw away stuff willy-nilly. So I've been going there to collect clothes periodically when there aren't any Renan guards around. With that wasteful attitude of theirs, what do they expect to do if they run out of things to wear? They can't let go of their sense of entitlement from living at the top of a system based on the enslavement of others. Oh, whatever the reason, their trash is my treasure, that's for sure. There's just one problem. There have been a lot of Zoogles gathering around the Fagan ruins lately. So that's what you wanted help with. Hard to collect clothes with Zoogles coming after you, am I right?
Well?
In that case, why don't we help out with the Zoogles? Clothing is a necessity in adding colour to people's lives. That's true.
Yeah!
Alright then. We'll get rid of those Zoogles for you, and for everyone else in Calaglia too. Really, that would be much appreciated. I couldn't ask for more.
Sure.
Just leave it to us. Oh, and one more thing. Earlier you said something about how you can't place it there. Huh? What was that about? Is there something else bothering you too? No, that was nothing. Just deal with those Zoogles, please. I'll get the clothes back on my own. Right. We're on it. This is a reconstruction quest. Cast aside.
That phrasing has got me especially curious.
What exactly can't be placed, and where? Could it have something to do with collecting clothing?
I don't know, but something seems off. Zoogles have been gathering recently, huh?
Alright, let's talk to the remaining people before heading out. Not just Renans, but I hear Renan buildings have also been appearing everywhere. The mausoleums or whatever, right? Just let the Blazing Sword take care of them. It's my problem. Always and forever. Like doing in this building. Oh, the Blazing Sword. Thanks a ton for coming back. It's good to know you're with us on our mission and look out for Zoogles. Hey, if it isn't the Blazing Sword, when did you come back? Reconstruction is slow and there are Zoogles and Renans outside the city, but I'm relieved to know you're here. I'm not asking for a house like those in other countries, I just want to live in a decent one. I heard it's hard to get supplies. We could try talking to the Crimson Crows. When in the world are they going to start constructing this house? Are we so unreasonable? It's not as bad as it used to be. What are you talking about? We're no longer slaves. We shouldn't be forced to put up with this. Well, he's got the spirit, I guess. I don't know. Some refugees have been forced off their land because of the hollowing from Renna. We can't keep up with the construction of houses. Right, there is ways upwards here, so there must be some kind of treasure above. But that is this town checked out by the look of things. Job done. I was going to say, there is another ladder. But for our trouble of climbing so far, we get... beef. Beef, le boeuf. Oh, fine by me. Beefy arms, probably. Off we go.